Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. One of the most highly requested video on my YouTube, everybody is asking for house tour. But guys, I feel like I'm not ready for a house tour yet, so I will try to do different areas. So today we are going to get a tour, although it's not going to be a house tour. I think many people are interested to know about what makeup, what skincare I use to maintain myself. So we are going to get a vanity table tour today. So guys, ever since I was a little girl, I have been very fascinated by the world of makeup and skincare. I remember spending a lot of time as a 5-year-old playing with my mother's cosmetics. I even have pictures of myself putting on her blue eyeshadow because blue eyeshadow was all the rage in the 1970s. Okay, so now you kind of know how old I am, not that it was ever a secret. I even created a little scene on her dressing table whereby I would put some fresh orchids on it. So that is something that I still do. As you can see, I have got flowers, although not fresh, but some silk flowers that I decorate my vanity area with. So some things never change. So firstly, one thing that is very important on my dressing table is a mirror that has a light, so that I could put my face closer to it, and it will make me drawing my eyeliner, putting on my mascara, and all these intricate jobs much easier. And I like this one that is from Impressions. Although I have bought quite a few, I find that this one is the most user-friendly because it has a white light which compensates for the orange light that is around my dressing table, and I could adjust the brightness or the dimness just by pressing a button. I could otherwise even play music on it because I see some play button, or even answer my phone on it. I mean, it's kind of like a smart mirror. I used to have another smart mirror, but I feel that the lighting was a little bit challenging and not bright enough for me. So this one is my favorite one. I have two of them. Why do I have two of them? It's because one of them is in my travel bag, and I don't want to risk forgetting to bring it, so that one always stays in my travel bag. It is really important for me to have a mirror like this because the lighting in hotel rooms can be very challenging for makeup, so I must never forget my mirror. So this is the area that I put the things that I need the most. On this part, my foundations and my makeup bases. As you can see, I have quite a few different foundations and makeup base. Over here, filter, and this is a makeup base that I swear by. I love this one and I use it every day. Like this Wonderglow by Tilbury, I love it, and I mix it with whichever foundation that I am using for the day. So my favorite go-to foundation now are these two. One of them is the Tilbury Airbrush Flawless, and the other one is the Dior Prestige that contains rose serum. I love this one especially because it gives me a very even finish, and it is long lasting, plus it is hydrating because it contains the rose serum in there. And the airbrush Flawless, like its name, it really delivers me a flawless finish. So I like this very much for when I need more coverage on my skin. So right here I have this Instant Magic Facial Dry Sheet Mask that I could use 3 times. It's here, so whenever I want to use it again, it is just within my reach. My loose powder container. I actually used the Chantecaille translucent loose powder, but I love this container so much, and it's by Ladurée Makeup. So when I finish using the Ladurée powder, I actually continued using this for my Chantecaille loose powder. It is really pretty and so feminine. I love it. And this is my beauty blender. Of course, I always have 2 of them around to rotate between them. This is my favorite foundation brush. It is from Dior Prestige, and it is called a Kabuki brush. I do have other Kabuki brushes, but I feel that this one is really handy. So I use it for applying my other foundations as well. And I have many lipsticks. I love to just take out the cuter ones like these. The Lancome one with the little eyes, and these are the latest Charlotte Tilbury ones, which actually have got like prints on them, and they are just so darling. That's why I put them in a separate container next to this organizer, because I just love displaying pretty things out and things like that. This is from Chantecaille. It is eyeshadow, and this is a finishing powder, and this is a foundation cushion that I also love a lot. It is one of the best ones that I've used. It's by Lancome. And you can see that I'm a big fan of lip glosses. I have tons of lip glosses just sitting here. They're from Hourglass, and I love it so much because it looks like a cosmetic counter. And yes, I'm crazy about like makeup and skincare, and I love to try different ones, and I do rotate them on different occasions. What I use even for skincare, I don't use the same one every night. I have several creams that I rotate, because I feel that if you stick to the same cream for a long time, it starts to lose its effects on you. So alternating them would bring out the best in the product. And so right here I have several serums. This is one of my favorite mist. It's a rose mist by an Italian company. It's got Maria Novella Firenze. I really like it because it is so rosy. It's really nice, and I like spraying it even like on my body after I shower. I've got some DIY face serum that I've made. I use them at night, and I put my favorite essential oils in them. So it could be like usually rose and geranium. And I also have another favorite oil that I put in my serum. So this is the 25th anniversary oil by Young Living, and it contains like every single oil that is going to anti-age your skin. So I made a serum in here with like about 15 drops of this magical oil, and I use it at night. I've got more serum like this one, which is a vitamin C serum from Drunk Elephant. I like it very much because it gives me like this radiance the next day. So if I feel that my skin is kind of lackluster, I would use that, and then I would top it up with this F-Balm, which is also by Drunk Elephant, and with 3 drops of this virgin marula oil, like just 3 drops, and I will just dab it all over my face and my neck. I just press it in. It will not cause a breakout if you don't use too much of it, so I think that 3 drops is sufficient for your face and neck. So right here I have got like these gadgets, which are from Rifa. I use them to firm my skin since I cannot go to an aesthetic clinic for my monthly lasers and my firming treatments, so these come in really handy. So this one is really good. It's kind of like a Chinese gua sha technique whereby you just, you know, do this to your face. I mean, I have makeup on now, so I'm not going to like really do it, but it feels really good as well. And this one I use it to kind of massage myself. Yeah, this is like solar powered, some magnetic technology behind it, so it will stimulate your skin and firm it. And over here you can see that I have got more serums by YSL. These pure shots are really nice. The night reboot, so I use the night reboot at night and lines away at night as well. The other two I use in the day under my makeup. This is the Y serum, which is supposed to give you like a V face or a Y face. That's why it's called that. So it will kind of lift your face so that it has a more pronounced V. And that is the light up serum, is my favorite. And I use this most of the day. So these are my lipsticks. The ones that I use often are, of course, right on top. Eyeshadow palettes. My favorite one is, of course, the Pillow Top by Charlotte Tilbury. Other than that, I have got like another favorite palette. It is by YSL. Oh, you can see that it's very, very used. Okay, so I have another one. This is from Marc Jacobs. Right, this is another palette from the Dior Festive Collection. Calista gave it to me for Christmas. And more pretty lipsticks. I use this pretty often. I like all the colors. It has got kind of like a glow in it, and yet not too glossy. So it actually stays, but it looks glossy, but not overpoweringly like oily looking. So I like them very much. You can see that this is my favorite color because it's quite used. And lipsticks that I don't really use but have a lot of. So what's really important on a vanity table is this wet tissue container that I bought from Muji. And I put my favorite wet tissues. They are from Clover Soft. So it's important to have these handy on a vanity table, because when you put on your skincare and stuff and your makeup, you will always need to have wet wipes. And this is my favorite night treatment. I only use it on like special occasions, which means if I have a special occasion the next day or I need to shoot something very important and look very, very beautiful, I will use this because it's like really expensive. Yeah, I just can't bear to use it. So I use it only like a treat to myself. So this is where I put my brow scissors, my eyebrow and eyelash spoolie, and I put my cotton wool in this container, which is like, it's broken. I got this as a gift like so many years ago. I must have chipped it without knowing, but anyway, it's broken. So maybe someone can give me a gift. Again, it's from Tiffany's. Just kidding. So over here we have got like some of the concealers that I used to use and mascara, which I don't use anymore, but I still put them here. So the reason why I'm not using mascara anymore is because I've now got eyelash extensions. And I tell you, they are a great lifesaver, time saver for me. I cannot believe the number of years that I've gone being afraid of eyelash extensions, and now that I finally found like the perfect person to do it for me. And I will not look back. So in this drawer, I have got more eyeshadow palettes. So you can imagine how much makeup I actually have. So over here, I've got all my bronzers, my highlights, more blushers, etc. That I try to be very organized, and this is just like random stuff. So I put my brushes in a container like this, and most of my makeup brushes are from the brand Hakuhodo. I love that brand a lot. I feel that they have very good quality brushes. I do prefer to buy them in the shorter sizes. I feel that it is easier for me to use, but maybe for a makeup artist, they would favor using the longer ones. And so this is another of the Kabuki brush that I own, but instead of using it for foundation, I like to use them to highlight my face with like a highlighting powder or something. That's why I pasted a star sticker here, which means highlight, for highlights only. These are like my eyeliners, different eyeliners. My favorite right now is the Charlotte Tilbury Feline Flick. It's so good. I'm so obsessed with this liner. Yeah, I just want to buy up like 10 of them in case they are sold out, which they are. Favorite perfume that I use every day, Chanel No. 5. Something that I haven't done in 2 months because we're on lockdown, so I don't need to use perfume. So yeah, some more favorite perfume. I actually have a huge perfume tray in my wardrobe because I've got so many perfume gifts, and I can only put some of my favorites right here, and the rest are in my wardrobe. Should I do a perfume tray tour next? Here are where I put some of my other creams, like the Charlotte Tilbury, the Magic Creams, Magic Eye Cream, Magic Night Cream, and the Lancome Absolute, which is another of my favorite creams that I rotate for the nighttime. So I use them according to how my skin feels that night. We've come to the end of my vanity tour. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave me your comments on which other videos you'd like to watch on my channel, and I'll try to accommodate. Except house tour, of course, one day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and show me some love by clicking the like button. I'll see you guys next week. Or even like answer my phone on it. I mean, it's kind of like a smart mirror. Now you kind of know how old I am. Not that it was ever a secret. You can see that this is my favorite color. And lipsticks that I don't really use but have a lot of. Eyelash extensions.